Hello students, in this video I'm going to teach you how to solve numericals from this chapter, physical quantities and measurement. So let's start out. Now let's take a question. So in the question it is given that a piece of wood of mass 150 gram has a volume of 200 centimeter cube. Find the density of the wood in CGS and SI system. So let's start. Now all of you, I hope you remember the formula for density. See, the formula for density is density equals to mass by volume. So what is the mass of wood? Mass of wood is given by 150 gram, which is in CGS. This is in CGS. And which means what is the mass of wood in kg? The mass of wood in kg will be 150 divided by 1000 kilogram is equals to 0.15 kg. This is the SI unit. This is the SI unit. 150 gram. This is the CGS unit, unit in CGS system, and this is the unit in SI system. Now, what is the volume of wood? The volume of wood is given by 200 centimeter cube. This is again in CGS. Now, what will be the volume in SI? The volume of wood in SI unit will be 200 divided by, you need to multiply this number with, see, from centimeter, if you convert it into meter, the answer should be 100. Now in this case there are 3 centimeters, that is why it is given centimeter cube. So it should be divided by 3 of such terms. Like this, like this. This is the value in meter cube. Because if you divide a number with 300, then from centimeter cube it becomes meter cube. Because each centimeter equal to 100, each meter is equal to 100 centimeter. That's why in this case I have 3 centimeter cube. So that's why I am dividing with 3 100s because it is given cube. Now this is the technique which you can remember, or there are some other process also that also you can follow, but this is less confusing. Now let's find the density. Density of the wood in CGS. Density of the wood in CGS will be mass by volume. The mass in CGS is 150 gram and the mass in volume in CGS is 200 centimeter cube. So the value will be gram per centimeter cube. If I do short division, the answer should be, remember, in this case, we will be keeping the answer in points. It is good to keep the answer in points, but fractions are also acceptable. So in this case, the value will be, so if I divide this with the 2, the answer should be 77.5 and underneath 10. 7.5 by 10 gram per centimeter cube is equals to 0.75 gram per centimeter cube. Now let's find out the density. Let's find out, this is the density in CGS system. Now let's find out the density of wood in SI system. Again, mass by volume. In this case, mass was 0.15 kg and the volume was 200. Sorry, I forgot to simplify this one. If I cancel this 2, this will become 0.0002 meter cube. So this divided by 0.0002 kg per meter cube. Now let's remove this decimal points. Sorry for the inconvenience. See, 0.5, if I remove this decimal point and I remove this decimal point, the numerator will be multiplied by 10,000 because after point 1, 2, 3, 4 digits are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this will be multiplied by 100. 1, 2. Now cancel these two zeros, and this 2. If it divides with 100, it will become 50. The answer is 750 kg per meter cube. In this way, you can solve any questions in the exam. So, if the density of this is the density of the wood in CGS unit system, and this is the density of wood in SI system. Simply divide the mass and the volume. If they are asking in CGS system, convert all of them into CGS, which is gram and centimeter cube. If they are asking in SI system, then you can convert them into SI unit, which is kg and meter cube. From centimeter cube, if you convert it into meter, remember to multiply with 300. See, 3 times 100. See, 100, 100, 100. This is the easiest way you can remember how to convert centimeter cube to meter cube. Now, this is your answer. So, this is the answer in CGS system. This is the answer in SI system. Now, let's choose a difficult question. Now, let us solve a difficult numerical. So, in this question, it is given that 5 liters of kerosene oil is found to weigh 4.40 kilogram. Find the density of kerosene, CGS and SI. This is difficult because the question is given in liter and kg. Now, for this type of question, you need to use this formula. Remember, 1 liter is equals to 1000 centimeter cube. This is the trick that you need to remember. 1 liter is equals to 1000 centimeter cube. So that's why, therefore, 5 liter is going to be 5 into 1000 centimeter cube, which is 5000 centimeter cube. And so let's write mass of kerosene. Mass of kerosene is given by 4.40 kilogram. Now this is in SI system. So I have to convert this into CGS first because I need value of the mass of kerosene in CGS system. Let's see. So kg, if I multiply this kg with 1000, it will become gram. So the answer will be 4400 gram. This is the mass in CGS system. Now what is the volume of kerosene? Volume of kerosene is equals to 5000 centimeter cube because I have converted into cc, centimeter cube. So, and this is in CGS system, and if the volume, let's convert this into SI. So you need to divide this term with 3 times 100. Then it will become meter cube. Cancel this 0, cancel. Then the answer is 0.005 meter cube. Because for 3 zeros, the decimal points will shift to your left hand side 3 decimal places. 1, 2, 3. See, 1, 2, 3. The point will be here. This you have learned this in junior classes. Now, let's do the math. Right, density of kerosene in CGS. So when we are doing CGS, we have to take this CGS value, which is this and this. Mass divided by the volume. This is gram per centimeter cube. Cancel, 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 cancel. Then, see, this type of this is a very easy division. So what I am doing is I'm dividing both the numbers with 5. This will become 10 and this will become 8 0.8. 44 divided by 5 is equals to 8.8. Remember that, okay? Now, for this, the answer is 8.8 by 10 gram per centimeter cube. So this point is going to shift to your left hand side one decimal places, 0.88 gram per centimeter cube. Now there is a shortcut technique how quickly you can convert the CGS unit to SI unit. Just multiply this number. If you just multiply the number with 1000, the answer will come directly. Yes, the number is 1000. So remember, just this is another formula, so I'm writing shortcut. Shortcut formula, CGS density multiplied by 1000 is equals to SI density. So if you multiply this answer with 1000, you will get the SI density directly. This is shortcut. You may use this in exam also. In your books, the maths are done using this technique. But I am going to follow this method because I have already converted into SI system. So density of kerosene in SI is equals to, this is 4.40 kilogram divided by 0.005 kilogram per meter cube. Now don't get scared. This is very easy. The calculation is very easy. Let me show you. Now again, if I remove this point, then the number will become like this. So for that reason, you need, and if I remove this point, it will become just 5. How after point 1, 2, 3, 3 digits are there. So the numerator will be multiplied by 1000, and here after point 2 digits are there. So the denominator will be multiplied by 100. 0, 0 cancel, 0, 0 cancel. Then with this 5, if I divide, it will become 2 kg per meter cube. Now what is now if I simplify it further, the answer will become kg per meter cube, which is 880 kg per meter cube. So your answer in CGS system is, this is your answer, and this is your answer. Now in exam, I may give you the question, just find out the density of kerosene in SI unit. So you need not do the CGS unit, you just have to find this value in SI unit. So please read the question carefully. If in the exam they are asking to find both CGS and SI, you can do it in this manner. If they are asking only CGS, do it till here. If they are asking only SI, just find till here. Okay, so now let's solve a difficult question. Another type. This is not difficult, this is very easy, but this is a different type using density bottle. An empty density bottle weighs 22 gram. When filled completely with water, it weighs 50 gram. When filled completely with brine solution, it weighs 54 gram. Some of you may be wondering what is brine solution. Brine solution is just salt and water. Salt water is called brine solution. So this is nothing fancy. This is simply salt and water. It weighs 54 gram. Calculate the volume of density bottle and the density of the brine solution. Now remember, if a bottle is filled with water, then volume of the bottle will be volume of the water. So remember, if you can find how much water it contains, the volume of the water, you can find the volume of the density bottle. So let's start. See, first you write, we know, okay, so it is given the mass of the empty bottle is equals to 22 gram. I hope you understood. Empty bottle weighs 22 gram. Now, mass of bottle plus water. Now you are going to take bottle and water both. The weight of bottle plus water is equals to 50 gram. So what is the weight of water? That is why mass of water, just subtract these two. If you subtract from 50 to 22, you will get mass of the water only. 8, then 28 grams. 28 grams. This is mass of water. Now, you all already know that the density of water is 1 gram per centimeter cube. I have already told you in the class, and some of you may already know. So the density of water is 1 gram per centimeter cube. So therefore, now there is a formula. See, density is equals to mass by volume. So from this you can derive volume. If volume goes here and density comes here, the volume will be mass divided by density. Now using this formula, I am going to find the volume of water. Therefore, the volume of water will be mass of water by density of water. Because the formula of volume is equals to mass divided by density. Mass of water divided by density of water, because I'm finding the volume of water. What is the mass of water here? See, 28 grams. And what is the density of water? 1 gram. So the answer will be 28 centimeter cube. Now, as I said, the volume of the water and the volume of the density bottle will be same. In the beginning I told, because the water is contained in the bottle. Therefore, you got the first answer. Volume of the density bottle is equals to 28 centimeter cube. This is your first answer. Now let's find the density of the salt water, that means brine solution, which is also very simple. Now, you know the mass of the empty bottle is equals to 22 grams, and the mass of brine solution plus bottle together is given by 54 grams. See, in the question it is given 54 grams. So right here 54 grams. So therefore, what is the mass of brine solution? Mass of brine solution is equals to, let's subtract these two. Bottle and water is this, so this minus 54 minus 22 grams. Very simple. Subtract these two, because in the first mass is of the empty bottle, and the second one is brine solution with the bottle. So if you subtract the empty bottle mass of the empty bottle, you will get just the mass of the brine solution. So that's what I'm doing. The answer will be 23. The answer will be 32 gram. So the mass of the brine solution is 32 grams. So therefore, density of the brine solution will be, again, mass by volume. The mass is 32 grams, and since the volume of the bottle is and the volume of the brine solution will be same, because the solution is contained in the bottle, the volume will be 28 only, 28 centimeter. So the density will be 28 divided by 32 gram per centimeter cube. Now I just have to do the division. Now divide both of them by 4. This will be 7 and this will be 8. Now if you divide 7 and 8, you will get 7 1 is 7, again 0.10, again 7 1 is 7, and after this will become 3, then 7 4 is 28. After this, no need to do, just keep it till here. So therefore the answer will be 1.14 gram per centimeter cube. If this type of answer is coming, need not just keep find after point 2 digits, after that leave it, no need to find any other number. Remember, the answer will be this. So density of the brine solution is this is your second answer, and density of the water bottle is this is your first answer. This is how you can solve this question from your book. If you did not understand a certain portion of this video, just pause the video and watch again. Thank you.